Our heroes, that's us, are coming face to face with the goddess in the clock tower. The fate of the world resting squarely on our shoulders. Our first test, breaking and entering. With the power of friendship, we may be able to pull this off. But will an old hammy threat prove too much? Or will we be able to hang on to hope? Find out this week on Mercenaries in Retrograde!
Alright, you guys are running to the statue. To the tower where the statue is on the inside of in the plans there's a back entrance that you all are going for. Are you going stealthily or are you just running?
Is there a point in being stealthy?
Yeah,
they already know we're.
I don't know. Figured I'd ask.
They know we're. Oh, we want them to not know we're inside the statue, though.
That is true.
That is true, so I think we should.
So, is there a way that we can kind of... Yeah, if we can kind of bob and weave through some things a little bit to get lost in the crowd so maybe people won't see that we're going into the statue, I think that might be the best way to get there.
Oh, yeah.
If we're gonna flurry and horse this thing...
I hate you all.
We gotta flurry and
No,
horse
you don't. You love us. You love when we think of silly little in-world bits like Frankenstein by Mary Shelley the Normal.
I'm sorry, who by Mary Shelley?
I'm sorry, Frankenstein. I apologize.
Thank you.
Mispronounced it. I realized it as soon as it came out of my mouth. I was just hoping no one was gonna call me on it and make me look like an idiot.
Well, that's too bad because I did.
You know what? That's fine. I understand.
I need stealth checks from everybody then.
Can do.
Oh shit, I forgot I had so much on stealth. I also just threw my die, but I'm gonna keep that. 24.
Holy shit, 19.
15?
Okay, so 15, 19.
Do you guys think I should... I don't remember how long Bardic Inspiration you can hold on to it for, so I might
use
add
it to this. Yeah.
Yeah,
I Mont also has a Bardic because I know he
he's
has
gonna need
disadvantage.
it. Yeah.
So
He rolled really well, but then rolled really bad. Oh, thank you, Bardic. You're so helpful.
I can't tell if that was sarcastic or
It was
not.
sarcastic.
Oh.
That bumped mine up to a 19, so a little better.
Let me...
Oh, and Elliot, what is my Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah, I'm looking. For an ability check, when the creature rolls a Bardic Inspiration die to add to an ability check, the creature can roll the Bardic die again and choose which to roll.
Wait, what?
So you can roll it twice and choose which Bardic to use.
Damn! Basically, like, advantage on the Bardic. Yeah. Oh, that's so much better. That brings me up to...
Guys, Algernon's just good like that.
Yeah, that brings me up to a 22 stealth check.
Hell yes.
Live, laugh, love, Algernon.
22.
Algernon may not be the most helpful when it comes to actual fighting, but damn is he good at supporting.
Yeah, Algernon's like a absolutely stacked support character, and I love that.
I've never made such a good support character before.
What did Algernon and...
Algernon got a 24.
Simmon?
I got a 19.
19. Okay. You were able to do it. You guys all rolled pretty high. Mont rolled really low, but you kind of carried him.
Let's go.
He rolled a 6 and then a 2 and
what?
then a 4 on the on the
But it's okay, Dad. We can't all be winners.
He's not stealthy in plate. What can you do? What can you do? Yeah, you guys are able to sneak into the back. I need to roll lock-picking check for Ollie, and it should be fine.
Come on, Ollie. You got this, buddy.
You got this.
Oh, yeah. Flat 19. He's fine. It gets through. I think that would be like a what? A proficiency. Yeah, that's like a 20 something. You watch as he like puts the gun back in the compartment in his leg and pulls out a different tool from his leg. He just has it's a Swiss Army leg. It has everything in it.
Iconic.
I rolled an 18 stealth check to real quick while he's doing that, grab Luna's hand and kiss it.
That's crazy. I see it anyways.
Algernon sees it anyways. Who else sees it anyways? I think Mont doesn't see it anyways. I think Algernon's the only one who sees it anyways.
Algernon sees it, looks at you dead in the eyes, smirks, and turns around.
looks at you dead in the eyes, looks at all the hickeys on Luna's neck, and then back at you.
Yeah. Smirks at you and then turns around.
Celeste just winks.
Yeah, girl!
I love her so much.
I love lesbians.
I love lesbians.
She doesn't care now that they're actually
Exactly. Now
together.
the
Now it
tension
doesn't
has been
matter.
cut.
Now she's like,
yeah.
What about it? I'm gonna kiss my woman.
Yeah.
She's
fucked.
hot and we're in love.
Yeah, Ollie's able to quickly get through the lock on this door, and he opens it for all of you. You see there's like a ramp downwards, and you recognize the area as the space that you broke into when you did your heist, in the way that it is like that ground level where like the statue's like bottom level is.
Mm-hmm.
And you enter into that area. In front of it, on this, like, it's kind of like a platform. You're not all the way where the feet are. You're kind of like closer to where like the shins and knees are. And you see there's a few like platforms around that look like they might be lifts to get you up to different levels. And there's a few like buttons and levers. Nothing too crazy. You can make investigation checks or perception checks if you'd like.
Yeah.
I'm investigating. Can I investigate and also do Arcana?
Yes.
I'm perceiving for a
I only got a 10 perception.
22.
What Simmon lacks in combat, he makes up for in being a nerd, because that's going to be a 26 for Arcana and a 29 for investigation.
Hey, yo!
Okay. 26 Arcana was the Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay. And then perception for you again, Algernon?
20. I gotta do the math again in my head. 22.
22. Okay. Celeste, you don't really notice anything. You see like you see the platforms that can bring you up to different levels, and you're like, maybe we could use those. With the 29 investigation, well, hold on. We'll do the Algernon first. Algernon, you notice that like those would be very useful. There's like one that it looks like there's a few different ones. There's one that will go up a few levels. Like you can track it on the wall. There's like kind of like gears and stuff that like bring it up. And you see there's like 3 of them, and one of them will bring you all the way to the top. One of them will bring you to like the midpoint. And then the other one will bring you like to the midpoint of the waist, and the other one will bring you to like the hips.
Mm-hmm.
There's one that will bring you down if you wanted to go down, but you don't think that'll be very relevant. Simmon, you notice on the one that will bring you all the way up, this is with a combination of the Arcana and the Investigation, there is some sort of, it's not quite the alarm spell, but it's a spell that if this is moved, people might know that you have done stuff with it.
Just that, the one to go all the way to the top?
Yeah.
Alright, so we can't go all the way to the top, at least with that pulley.
Yeah.
I mean, we can. It'll just alert people, probably.
Right,
It doesn't got alarm on it, but it's got some kind of fucked up alarm.
But
You want me like a magical alarm?
Yeah.
Do you want me to dispel it?
I don't know what that'll do, but we can try.
yeah, if we think they're going to go all the way to the top, we should, if that's where they're going to go, if they are lured in here, we don't want them to just pass us by. we
Yeah.
probably need to be, as much as I would not like them to be able to get where they want to go,
Mhm.
I think that's our best bet.
Yeah.
I can dispel this if we want.
Yeah.
Can
Or-
I?
I was gonna say, or if we want to like roll an Arcana check to see if dispelling.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I fly up there and see if I can dispel it?
Ooh, from
On
the
the-
top.
Oh, from the top? It's like on the lever, like the platform itself.
Can I fly up there?
It's on the one that's where you are.
Oh, I see.
You can fly up there, yeah. I just leave
I thought
everyone
you meant
behind.
like a lever up there. Okay, I see.
You
Then
can
yeah,
go
I
up
will.
there and check like what the situation is up on the top lever if you.
Yeah, I'll do that. Actually, I am curious.
Yeah, and then people down here will check this one out.
Yeah, I'll go up there and check it out.
Yeah, Ollie will do an Arcana check on the one on the ground level with.
I'll
you
help.
guys.
Use the help
Ooh,
action.
Smart.
Ollie probably doesn't need it, but it's always good to have.
Can I help Simmon in any way?
Hold on, let me check something real quick. Do you have the spell Bless? That might be helpful.
I don't think I have it prepared.
That's
So
you would have to.
Bless wouldn't do anything, but guidance would.
I don't think I have it prepared. That's okay. I just
Mm.
figured I'd ask instead of just not helping.
It's okay. We love you.
I love you.
It's only an 18.
An 18 to Arcana?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Ollie got a 21. With the 18, you notice that, like, there is sort of like a, there is another lever up there. You can't really tell if it is imbued with the same, like, alarm if you use it, the one up there, to, like, bring the platform up or not. So you're unsure. From Ollie on the ground with you guys, you see, like, he takes out, like, his tinkering tools, and it's just, like, you see as, like, he, like, writes something in the air, and, like, he has, like, a pen that just writes straight in the air as he's, like, trying to dissect all the enchantments that are on this particular lever. Let me... 1 second. We'll look at the way that spell works. Yeah, so he's like, so it's gonna be difficult, but I think we could do it without anyone noticing. But it's gonna take a second. I'd have to use my tinker tools, and then maybe one of you or multiple of you cast a spell magic, because if it does, if this does ping someone in the mind, it will tell you who is the one who turned it off.
Oh god.
Mm.
So if multiple of you do it at once, it might confuse the system.
Mm-hmm.
We can do that.
Yeah.
I
Simmon.
never got that one, unfortunately.
Get back down here.
Does anyone
go
else
back
have
down.
it? Or does anyone have it, period?
I have it.
I thought I grabbed it.
Somehow, I don't have it. I have counterspell though.
If nobody else has it, that's okay.
I thought I grabbed it, but I might not have it prepared.
That's okay.
It's a ritual though, so you could still be able to cast
Oh,
it.
is it
Yeah,
can I cast it as a ritual?
I'm pretty sure.
Ugh. Let me double check. It is not a ritual. It might be a
I'm bad at
ritual
this
for a
game.
specific class feature.
No, I think I'm just bad at this game.
Oh.
No, you're not. That's a lie.
Actually, let me see. Is it Mont? Just spell magic. What level is that? Oh, Mont does have it. Okay, we're good.
Oh, awesome.
Yay!
Me and you, Dad.
Father-son bonding.
Yeah.
Do you can I go and basically keep watch to
Yes.
make sure that we're like safe and no one's like about to come in and storm us?
Yeah, make me another perception check.
If I bring like Luna with me, can she give me the help action?
Yeah, she'll give you the help action.
Okay, cool.
if we're all doing things, can I whip out the blueprints of the statue and start thinking of way to get in?
Yes, I would say make me just an intelligence check.
And Mac, you said perception for me?
Yes, for you.
That's a 19.
19. Woo! You don't notice anyone coming at the moment. You
Okay.
kind of like, as you kind of like just like kind of take in your surroundings, you clock that there is another entrance like across the way that people could come through at some point.
Gotcha.
But you think we did really well stealthing in here, so it might be a while. Like it would have to be a while before somebody might come in and check. Like there's nobody directly on our tails at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of be here keeping watch on where we are and that other entrance until we're ready to go up.
Yep.
Because I think that's the most helpful I can be in this situation.
Hell yeah, that's great. I will let you know if anything comes of that.
Incredible, thank you.
All right. Simmon.
I got a 19.
19. We'll resolve that in a moment. Okay. So what we're gonna do right now with Algernon, Mont, and Ollie's gonna make a Tinker's check. And then you two are going to cast Dispel Magic.
Yes.
And I think you have to roll for it. Let me double check how that spell works.
I have it in my spell cards.
Yeah, you have to roll to make a check to see if you can dispel it.
Okay. What am I rolling?
It is a spell casting ability. Let me roll for Ollie first to see if you're going to have disadvantage or not. You do not have disadvantage. He is able to. He kind of like pulls apart. You watch as like he kind of pulls the sigils into like a visual sense and kind of pulls them apart so that you guys can see like the base of where this magic is, so you can concentrate your dispel magic right on the target.
Okay. Let me. Oh God! Fucking honor the cock.
Honor the cock?
Honor the cock. That's gonna be an 18.
18.
13 plus 5.
Both you and Mont succeed on dispelling this magic. However, you both take 7 psychic damage.
Ow.
As you feel like this current of electricity just kind of probe into your mind as you overwhelm this spell with your own dispel magic.
You got magic electrocuted.
You did.
Ouchie.
Stuck a fork in the electrical socket, but at least you fixed it.
Yeah.
Broke it, I guess.
And then Simmon, with your 19 on checking out this blueprints, you're not very keen on discovering blueprints and deciphering them yourself. That's more of the inventor side of your family. Mm-hmm. But you're able to see that like the clearest entrance into the statue is the mouth. Mm-hmm. So it would be best if you do make it up there and enter through the mouth. Mm-hmm. You do see there's like a section of the blueprint that mentions something about security, but you can't really, there's nothing else about it besides that like one line. Mm-hmm. So you're not sure if there's going to be any sort of security measures if you try and enter through the mouth.
I announced this to the group.
Okay.
All right. Well, do we think like we should just go up there and check ourselves?
I think so. What are we calling it? The Faron horse?
The Florian horse.
Florian horse. The Farian horse. Well, this is the Farian horse.
Then yeah, we should probably head up there and try to take a looky-loo.
Right, and then in case It depends on where they're coming from. But I can also reinstate the alarm back on this.
Oh. It looks like the alarm might also be on the level up there.
Mm-hmm. So we'll check when we're up there if it's been dispelled up there too. We might have just canceled one end of the circuit and the other end is still up.
So yeah.
Because we canceled one end of the circuit, it shouldn't activate the other one.
All right.
Only one way to find out, I suppose.
I suppose. And you see, Ollie puts his tools back in his leg, and he was sitting down. He stands up. He's like, "All right, all aboard."
I go aboard.
Yeah, as you're getting onto that platform, Celeste, you see that as you guys pull the lever, the door that you were watching opens.
Okay. So we're going to be okay. I let everyone know. I'm like, hey, folks are coming in on the other side.
Okay.
Not here though. So we just need to be careful and quiet and quick.
You guys noticed 3 little not little, but I guess little hams are filing into this room. They're making a sweep, but they don't see you yet.
Okay. Ooh. Oh god, I'm gonna piss myself.
No.
Don't piss yourself, bro.
Piss the little hams.
Piss the little hams. As you guys make your way up, do you want to roll me another round of stealth checks?
Oh,
as you guys
no, I do not.
Come on.
Well, I mean, you could choose to fail if you don't want to roll.
29.
No.
This one's only a 12.
Mine's also only a 12.
Oh.
I'm so fucking hidden, and y'all are out here making so much goddamn noise.
Celeste and Simmon are 12s.
Breathing loudly.
What would that be? That's only a 4.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight these little hams.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll for the hams. Perception.
Come on, hams. Be dumb.
They all made it. Well, one of them made it, so it alerts the other. As you guys are ascending on this platform, it kind of rotates up the central column. So you guys are rotating up, and you're trying to be quiet. But Simmons heavy breathing, and Mont moved to be more comfortable, and then hit the side of the wall, which made a very loud noise.
The clapping of our ass cheeks alerted the guards.
I'm going to kill myself.
No.
No, Simmon.
If you all want to roll initiative again for me.
I'm gonna blast the shit out of these fucking hams. Oh my god.
That's a 2, my friend.
14.
Hey, better than Oliver.
7.
Ollie,
Let's just give up now.
No, we just killed a fucking. We just bodied a dragon.
Let's just give up now.
Absolutely.
We're never gonna
wrecked
succeed.
That dragon.
We'll never. Capitalism is gonna win.
No. We did so good on the dragon. It was nothing.
What did
We did take hams.
What did you roll, Algernon?
7.
Mont is up first, but he does not really have any range shit.
Throw a sword.
It doesn't come back.
You should have taken that from Ollie.
Ollie doesn't have enough to imbue everyone.
Oh.
He is going to cast. Yeah, he's gonna cast Bless on Algernon, Celeste, and Simmon, because you guys all have range.
Remind me what we got on Bless.
You get a D4 to an attack roll or saving throw.
Awesome.
And that's all he is gonna do, because that's all he can do. And Luna is gonna give Algernon the help action because she doesn't have anything ranged either. So you will have advantage on whatever you do, Algernon.
Well, at least I guess I know what I'm doing now.
Simmon, it is you.
Eldritch Blast! Let's go. Lowest is a 12.
The lowest doesn't hit.
How do we feel about a 21?
That does hit.
Woo!
Are you going for one or multiple?
One of them.
Okay.
The one that alerted the other two. Not the blood.
Get the narc.
20 damage.
Oh, hell yeah. It's already looking bad.
Yeah! Oh, we got these motherfuckers!
Oh, yeah.
2 minutes ago, we...
Yeah, what happened to the Simmon who was like, I'm giving up, let's not even try?
I remember that I'm a very special boy!
Well, you are a very special boy. I love you so much.
Shannon, it's your turn.
Crazy. Well, I have 2 arrows left already.
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking snipe one of these motherfuckers. Or maybe not. How do we feel about a 13?
No dice.
Damn.
You got advantage.
Do I?
Luna gave you the help action.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's so much better. 29.
Yeah, that hits.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, and then I don't add anything else to that, I don't believe. That's gonna be 13.
13.
Rolled an 8 and a 5.
To the same one?
Yeah.
Alright. After you, it's the Ham's turn. All 3 of them, because they all go before Celeste.
Boo.
You see as they all have like these massive like crossbows. And they all aim them at you. There's one at Algernon, one at Simmon, and one at Oliver. Okay. Does a 18 hit Simmon?
I cast shield. No, it doesn't.
20, dirty 20 hit Algernon.
Yeah.
And a 24 hits Oliver. So, Algernon, you take... That's an 8, not a 10. I need the D10. You take 13 damage.
No.
Ollie also takes 13 damage. As you guys are hit with these heavy crossbow bolts. And you like hear like a weird like pre-recorded like pig snorting coming from them as they like all look up at you.
My God.
Celeste, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. I'm actually just gonna cast a regular Scorching Ray. And can I roll these one at a time so if I kill one, I can move on to the next?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, first one is 25 to hit.
Yep.
And that is... Hello? Yeah, that is 9 damage.
All right.
And I'm going on the one that Henry already got.
Yeah, it's looking real rough.
All right. Do another one at that one. That is I think over 30.
Jesus Christ,
holy
girl.
Shit,
yeah,
girl.
That hits.
Yeah, that's a 31 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And that is 7 more damage.
It is down.
Great, I'll move on to the next one. That is a 22 to hit.
The AC is 14.
And that is going to be 11 damage.
11 damage. Is that it?
Almost did max on that one. Yes, because I'm just casting it regular at level 2.
Oh, yeah, I gotta make 2 dexterity saves for the other hams as one of the hams explodes.
Ha ha ha!
They succeed, they take half damage.
Blow up your friends!
So that's gonna be... Alright. It is now Ollie's turn. Fuck it, fireball.
Yeah!
You see, he didn't even bother taking his gun out of his shoe. He just out of his fucking leg. He just aims his leg down there, and a big cannon appears at the bottom of his foot and casts fireball.
So sick.
See. Okay, I think they both fail, so they'll be taking. Why would I want the alcohol, Google? Sorry.
What?
I googled the spell fireball to check how many d6. It gave me the alcohol instead.
Google just called you a fucking nerd.
Literally. My big bag of d6 are so nice. To any DM out there, get yourself a big bag of d6. You'll never regret it.
That sounds beautiful. Maybe I will do that.
26 damage with fireball is dealt. One is looking very rough. The other is looking a little better. And that is Oliver's turn. We're back up with Mont. He's gonna give Simmon the help action. And Luna's gonna give Celeste the help action. And Simmon, it's back up to you.
Slay! Fireball again! Not fireball. Eldritch Blast.
Blast.
Eldritch? And might I say, blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Get blasted.
There's
Loser. When I've helped, is it advantage on everything?
Just the first one, we'll say.
Alright. It's gonna be a 20-something. Then the other two are a dirty 20 and a 14.
They all hit.
Woo! Woo! 21 damage?
21 damage. Did you roll them all for 1?
Yes.
Would you like to move it?
I would like to move it.
Okay, what was the first roll? What was the first damage?
The first one was 12.
Okay, yeah, so the last 2 will go on to the second guy.
Yeah.
And what about the last 2? So
Last 2 together?
Yeah.
9.
Nice.
9 plus 12 is 21.
And you make another dex save for this last ham as its friend explodes.
Blow up your friends.
Blow up your friends.
Here in Mercenaries and Retrograde, we recommend blowing up your friends.
No, we do not.
I do.
Legally, we do not.
Legally, we don't, but illegally.
No.
Sorry, our legal department has to tell you that that was a bit.
Yeah.
Our
The
legal
only-
department being Lark.
Yeah, our legal department says the only people that should blow up their friends are pigs.
Yeah! Yeah!
All right.
Thank you.
Algernon, there's one shaking ham left.
One shaking ham left. Get sniped, idiot.
Put that ham down.
Oh god, where did
Roast that ham up and serve it for Sunday dinner.
Delicious.
Oh, fuck. Okay. 14?
A hit?
Yeah.
It does it. That's the AC.
Beats it.
Eat your meat.
Ooh,
Eat your meat.
Not great. That's only 4 points of damage.
It is still standing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And it is its turn. And it lets out this high-pitched squeal and aims for you, Algernon.
No!
It does an 11 hit.
No! I backflip out of the way.
And make a... Are you sure you want to do that?
I rolled for it. Acrobatics?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 30. I backflip out of
Okay.
the way.
Okay, you backflip out of the way. I need you to know that you rolled poor enough you were falling off of this platform.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
No,
Glad-
I
I'm
knew
glad
I
you
have a
know.
plus 13 to acrobatics.
It is now your turn, Celeste. There's one ham.
This is nothing. I'm gonna just guiding bolt, like, spell attack. This is gonna be, and I have advantage on this spell attack, right?
Yes.
And am I still blessed? Question mark.
Yes.
So I'm still adding my D4. Okay.
Indeed.
Ooh, okay. I didn't roll that well, but also I'm really fucking good at this shit. I rolled a 5 on the die, and that's a dirty 20.
Whoa!
You are terrifying.
Yeah, so 4d6 radiant damage.
You're gonna
which
obliterate
is-
this ham.
That's so much for a first level spell. That's 15 damage to this absolutely demolished ham.
You obliterate this ham. There's nothing left of it. As it
And-
explodes alone on the platform.
Good. And Celeste I don't know if we're trying to be stealthy or not, but just it does a little, like, quietly though, is being like, just if any of the healers in the party are feeling like casting, not right now, but when anyone in the party is thinking about casting a like mass healing spell of any kind, let me know before you do.
Okay.
Because I've got stuff. Just like give me
Okay.
like a 15-second heads up.
Does that stack on healing hands? Whatever you're gonna do?
What?
Whatever you're gonna do, does it stack on like paladin
No.
healing hands? Okay.
It's not a I will do extra things to you. It's I will give myself some damage real quick, so that I can get stuff, and then I will get that healing afterwards. I'm going to harm myself.
Luna will hit you with a big glaive if you want.
No, this is not. I have cool things I can do.
Okay.
With blood.
Yeah.
Blood it
I-
up.
It's my sanguine recall that I have.
Okay.
So I've got spell slots I can get back, but I'm gonna take some necrotic damage for it.
I see.
So I'm gonna make sure that I do that right before anyone does a big healing spell, especially because I'm not super hurt right now.
Yeah, you guys are able to get up to the top of this platform. No problem. You see that Oliver was correct that it won't activate the circuit because the circuit will not be closed, so the alarm does not go off.
Slay.
Incredible.
Yeah, and you guys are like as face to face with the statue as you can be, because the face is as big as like a 3-story building.
Mm.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, it's massive. But you see the face of the goddess, Sylvia. Her eyes are closed. Her mouth is slightly open. It's only a little bit, but in the grand scheme of things, it's still like 10 feet open.
Mm.
And yeah, you see like her arm is up, holding the arms up And it looks like she's completely deactivated. It's just a statue.
Okay, so there's nothing inside the mouth?
Not that you can see. There's like a walkway on this path to where the mouth is that you can lower down.
I'll lower it.
Yeah.
Can I?
Can we? Oh! I stocked the best spell. Hold on, wait a minute.
Holding on, waiting a minute.
Where'd you go? I would like to, really quick, before we do anything, cast Find Traps.
Yeah.
So you sense the presence of any trap within range that's 120 feet that is within the line of sight. A trap for the purpose of the spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which I would like to posit also includes an alarm that goes off.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's unintended, that I would consider undesirable. Thus, the spell would sense an effect. Thus, the spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell, a glyph of warning, or a mechanical pit trap, but would not. Yeah.
You cast this spell. There's not a trap per se in the mouth. As you guys kind of approach it, there's no other traps here besides, just the leather and stuff. You kind of like. It doesn't feel like it is innately harmful, but there does seem like if you cross through the mouth, something will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Not an alarm spell, not a glyph of warning, nothing like. Make just like an Arcana check for me.
Okay. Can I alert Simmon to this and get the help action? Because I'm not very Arcana.
Yeah, if you want Simmon to do it, you can alert him to it until.
If I can alert Simmon to it and then give Simmon the help action, I think that would be better. I have like a +1 to Arcana.
Yeah,
but I know Simmon's my wizard guy, so I can point that out to Simmon and be like, Simmon.
Yeah.
Simmon, what's going to happen? Something's going to happen when we go in the mouth. What's going to happen when we go in the mouth?
Don't freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I'm just informing.
Of course. I'm gonna put my peepers on it. I put my peepers on it. With my peepers, that's a 22 for peepers.
It looks like there is. So, with your peepers, you're able to kind of like decipher, like, walking through this mouth takes you to a demi-plane. That's kind of something you've already figured out from like the things you figured out about these statues. But with that high of a check, you can tell there's like two, and there's like one that's kind of like a like. I won't say like from what you're able to decipher from the magic, it is basically a holding cell, and then after that is the main like chamber you're trying to get to.
Okay. So there's two demi-planes inside that. I figure there's gonna be at least one, and there's two. One of them's a holding cell. The other one's like where we're gonna be trying to go.
Okay, so we need to avoid ending up in the holding cell, or we need to go through the holding cell?
I feel like we're gonna have to go through it. I feel like a deity above us has nodded in a.
Oliver actually pops up, and he's like, "Hey, can I see the blueprints you have?" Actually,
I hand him over.
Yeah. So he he pulls out some he puts down his glasses, which help him read really fast. And he's like taking the information. He's like, I do think we're gonna have to go through the holding cell. It's like when you start up on a computer and you have to like have like the security questions situation. So
what the fuck are you about to do to us?
So we are gonna have to go through that, I fear.
Okay, that's fine. That's good to know.
But it doesn't. From what I'm reading off of this and from what you said, it doesn't seem like it is harmful. It just might eat away at time.
Then let's go.
Yeah.
You guys make your way inside, but as you are walking, Algernon.
Oh.
You take a deep breath, and you take in that you've made it this far. it's not that you've made it this far in this current battle you're within, but so far since the journey you began all those long years ago. You've been unable to rid yourself from the weight of the shame that you carry about how your journey began, making deals with the Fae, leaving your family without a word of notice. There's not a day that goes by on your tour throughout Luminoa that you aren't disappointed, wallowing in self-misery from the path that you chose. You tell yourself that this is worth it. Once everyone knows your name, it will be worth it. But the fame you're promised never quite reaches where he has projected it would. He blames you, your attitude, the same attitude that ruined your playing hand. You've had few moments that made you feel as empty as you felt when you were unable to play. But in your moment of despair and solitude, you looked up to the sky and found a way to persevere. As you look over this chamber, and you can see out, through the clock face, you see the red hues of the sky settling over the tops of the buildings. The soft hum of battle is roaring throughout the streets. And you can see, just barely, the faintest end of the stars slowly poking through the dimming skyline. You hear it now. There's a song of hope all around you. Not just the hope of this revolution, but the hope that the world around you can change. That there's a chance that in this moment, everyone can change the world for the better. Maybe you still are ashamed. Maybe that shame and disappointment will never leave you. But you hope that one day it will. And that hope, that song you've been writing that has carried you forward this entire life, rests within your fingertips. And you just have to play it. And I will grant you the beautiful ability of Revitalized Hope. On your action, you can imbue your allies with the power of the faith you have in them. Anyone who can hear you within the bounds of the city that you are within gains temporary hit points equaling to a roll of your bardic, and they are immune to being frightened for a minute. Or you can use this to allow 2 people within 120 feet of you to gain the effects of the spell Heal, and you are immune to being frightened, and they are immune to being frightened until the end of their next long rest. You can also use this once. You can use this once for free, and each subsequent time you have to spend 2 bardic to use.
Crazy.
That's bonkers.
I'm the best healer ever, guys.
You're literally the best healer ever.
Oh, it doesn't count. No tears fell from my eyes, and even if they did, it doesn't count when Mac is reading off the special ability.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
Just said he's crying.
No, I said no tears fell from my eyes.
Yeah, you said, but even if they did, it doesn't count.
But they didn't. They didn't.
They didn't. I'm not crying. You can come over here and look at my face.
Gaze into his.
I'm not getting up. Yeah, and you guys make your way through the mouth. It's a silly puzzle. I'm telling you.
Oh, God. This is where the silly puzzle comes in.
So you all step through this room. Each of you appear alone. There's nobody else in the party around you. You're all alone in a single room. There is an empty pedestal in front of you with a plaque at the bottom. I'll tell you what it reads. And the entire room is cluttered with various items. It looks like there's some just normal books. It looks like there might be a sword. There's even a pile of French fries. It's just a wide variety of weird shit in the background. And in front of you there is a mirror, and to the left of that mirror there is a button. Simmon, on your plaque it says, "What is Luna's childhood stuffed animal?" Algernon, yours says, "What is the aid that Oliver can never make right?" And Celeste, yours says, "What is Montgomery's guilty pleasure?"
Oh no!
What?
What the hell?
It's a stupid puzzle.
This is in fact a stupid puzzle.
Not the security question. You were not kidding when you said security question. Oh my god, you little shit.
I thought about making this one of those, like, you have to pick which picture doesn't match, but I wasn't gonna write 7 billion descriptions, and this is an audio medium.
It's an audio medium.
Audio medium.
Oh
my god.
Okay.
If I cast message, does anything happen?
Do you do it?
If I cast message to Oliver.
Are you casting message or sending?
Message.
It does not work.
Okay. I don't want to spend a spell slot on sending.
Can I look around my room and find an object that I think Mont might like and then put it on the pedestal?
Is it the French fries?
Is it French fries? Can I put French fries on the pedestal?
The mirror turns red.
No! I just start putting shit on the pedestal.
Yeah, we're just
No, wait, it's a security question. How many tries do we spend to
Oh, wait,
out?
yeah!
Oh, no!
You don't know. The other things that are in this room is the mirror, and there is a button next to the mirror.
If I press the button, does it give me a hint?
Do you press the button?
I'm pressing the button.
Yeah, I also want to press the button.
I also want to press the
Well,
button.
wait till I press the button.
Well, we
So
don't
you all
know
press
what you're
the button.
doing.
What do you?
Yeah.
What do you say? Do you say anything when you press the button, or is it just empty?
Who are
I
you
don't say. I
talking
just
to?
press it.
So you just press the button.
Can
Do
I,
you all just?
Can
Do you say anything, any of you?
I say... I don't fucking know. I'm gonna say show me Oliver. See, my first thought was that this is a FaceTime.
Simmon, you don't do anything. You say show me Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Simmon, you don't say anything. You don't do anything, but you hear over your comms. I can't do that. Coming from Luna. And Algernon, you hear. Did somebody hit a button? Did you hit this button?
I hit a button. I hit a button, Ollie.
And Celeste, you hear. Who the fuck is heavy breathing into the mic? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
wait,
happens if you
can
press
I
the button.
can I press the button and I say, hey, hello, hey, this is Celeste. Do I have someone on the other end?
Algernon, you hear, yeah. I mean, sorry, not Algernon. Wait.
Wait, so we all have different people?
Are you all different people? Hold on, I messed myself up again.
You did this to yourself.
I did.
Mac, ooh, I hate that I have to be here, but Mac does this to himself.
Algernon, you hear Oliver say, Celeste? Yeah, I'm on this end. It's me, Oliver.
Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna press the button. I'm gonna say keep this going around the circle until it hits Celeste. Celeste is talking to Oliver. We're all talking to different people.
Simmon, you hear from Luna. Apparently Celeste can hear Oliver's. I can hear Algernon. Pass on the message.
I'm getting a fucking paper real quick. Give me.
Yeah, I'm also gonna get a sheet of paper. I also.
Okay,
Wait,
drawing a circle.
what did she just say to me?
He said, apparently we're in a circle. I can hear Algernon. Apparently Celeste has Oliver.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna write. Hold on. I'm gonna.
Okay, Algernon goes to Luna. Luna goes to Simmon. We gotta figure out who Simmon goes to.
Yeah, hold on. I'm getting a sticky note.
We know Oliver goes to Algie and Celeste goes to Oliver. Oh, I wrote Oliver twice.
Alright, who goes where? Sorry.
Okay. Celeste goes to Oliver. Oliver goes to Algie. Algie goes to Luna. Luna goes to Simmon. I'm assuming Simmon goes to Mont, and that completes the circle.
Yeah, he did say he hears heavy breathing.
The heavy breathing, yeah.
Yeah, I am heavy breathing. I am. And then Mon goes to Celeste.
The Mont goes to Celeste. Okay, so we all have the person who's in front of us and stuff.
Oh my
So
god, the way I drew out our names, it literally are.
That's so funny that you didn't just put it in a circle.
They are in a circle, but I drew the arrows afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I have. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm
And
gonna go.
all of your items are to the person before you. Who
Yeah.
you
Got
can
it.
Okay.
Montgomery, can you hear me? Montgomery.
Unless you hear. Celeste, you hear. Simmon, what's your most prized possession, please?
Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm I can hear Mont. I'm not sure who can hear me. Because Celeste doesn't know. I know. But it sounds okay. We all have questions. So everybody, wait. Oh no. Okay, wait. This is a game of telephone. So everyone say what your question is, and we'll pass it all the way around the circle.
Oh god, so it's a game of telephone and memory now.
And memory. So Mont needs to know what is Simmon.
Algernon is grabbing a paper and a pen. That's
Simmons
if there's a bunch of stuff in here.
Prized possession. Pass it along. I, Celeste, need to know what Mont's guilty pleasure is. Play telephone, go!
Okay. Algernon, you hear? Okay, I think I got it. Montgomery needs to know Simmons' most prized possession. Celeste needs to know Mont's guilty pleasure. And I need to know Celeste's favorite food. Pass on with the question you need the answer to.
I'm writing. Algernon is furiously writing this down because I, Elliot, am furiously writing this down. And then...
Can you tell that this is a stupid puzzle?
I love this stupid puzzle. This is so delightful.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Oliver. I need to know what's the one thing that Oliver can't make? What's the one aid Oliver can't make?
Never make right. He can make it, they just don't turn out good.
Sorry, I'm furiously writing. Okay, I'm going into my button. Okay, I don't know who can hear me, but we're playing telephone and memory, so I suggest you get a pen and paper, and I'm gonna say this very, very slowly. First of all, we're going around a circle. At the end, you're gonna add what question you need to know, and we're gonna keep passing it around until we have all the answers. First of all, Montgomery needs to know Simmons' most prized possession. Celeste needs to know Mont's guilty pleasure. Oliver needs to know Celeste's favorite food. And I, Algernon, need to know what's the one aid Oliver can't make right. Again, you're just gonna pass this on to the next person. We're gonna keep going around.
Alright, Simmon, you hear.
Oh, the Lord.
She relays it. I'm not gonna relay it.
Yeah. Then what does Luna need?
I need to know what Algernon's favorite thing to wear is.
Okay, I pass it on and I add mine.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do unless you want me to say it out loud.
It's okay. No. Yeah, so it gets back to Mon. Okay. Celeste. Oh god. Okay. He's gonna relay everything. And then tack on to the end. There's probably a book of Shakespeare in there somewhere.
Okay, got it. So I don't think we've all heard all. Have we all heard all the questions now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
You wouldn't have heard. Hold on. How does that work?
Simmon, what was your question?
What is Luna's favorite childhood animal?
Luna's childhood animal, and then
Stuffed animal, yeah.
Yeah, because then
I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Okay, I have no, I'm not missing one because there's only 6 of us.
Okay.
Yeah, so by the time we've gone back to the beginning, we've
all
heard all of them.
We've at least all heard our own question. Okay. Cool. So I think Celeste's gonna repeat all the questions anyway because she's scared. And then at the end, favorite food. Oh, it's butterscotch oatmeal cookies. And then it keeps going.
I think you do have to keep saying it because you didn't hear.
Yeah, I just repeat all the questions again, and then say that my favorite food is butterscotch oatmeal cookies.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna go start looking for that book of Shakespeare.
Oh yeah, make me an investigation check.
I would love to. Ooh, that is a dirty 20.
Yeah, you're able to find this massive tome of Shakespearean plays.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on the pedestal.
The mirror turns green.
Yippee! Can I go through it or something?
No, it's still a mirror at the moment.
Oh.
Algernon, you hear all of the things again, and just a very long sigh. Why is that my security question? That's not fair.
So sorry, Oliver.
It's glasses. I'm really bad at making glasses.
Oh my god, I love him!
Can never get glass to go flat enough.
Oh.
It's always bumpy.
Oh, buddy.
And then I'm gonna make an investigation check for him. He does not find the cookies right away.
Damn.
Okay.
Good cookies.
And then I'm gonna pass along all the questions again and go, my favorite thing to wear is these little gold cuffs at the end of my ears.
Okay.
Sorry, Luna. That was Algernon. That's the first thing that came into my brain is Algernon. He loves those things.
Simmon,
So sorry.
You get the questions, and Luna lets out a big sigh, and it's like, I assume that this is Simmon, so I'm gonna let you know that I'm gonna beat your boyfriend up for making his prized possession earrings in a room full of objects.
It's not my prized possession. It's my favorite thing to wear.
Whatever. It's a stuffed cow is mine.
Oh, that's adorable. I'm gonna pass along the questions and then say, my favorite prized possession is my prized possession would be my pen, and also make sure Celeste knows that Luna's childhood stuffed animal was a little stuffed cow. Whoever is hearing me right now in this moment, make sure Celeste gets that message.
I love that Simmon doesn't know that they're together yet, but still is like, I'll help these lesbians.
MLM will welcome them.
Celeste, I think you hear whoever I'm still not 100% sure who's on the other end, but if you're not Celeste, pass on to Celeste that Luna's childhood stuffed animal is a little cow.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. What are the other two you doing now that you know what your objects are?
I rolled a 16 investigation to look for glasses.
16?
No!
Yeah, unless I could have rolled perception.
No, you're looking for something.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's a 16 then.
You were able to find the cow. It's not a hard object to find.
Oh. I am? Wait, I didn't even say
Or not cow, sorry. The Glasses, what did you roll?
I got a 12. Which would be fine if it wasn't a 2 on the die, I think.
Yeah, it's hard to find.
I think he's just going, Mo, Mo, Mo. So whoever's on his other line. Okay. Well, he's not touching the button anymore. It's fine.
Okay, I was gonna say. Celeste, you hear over your comm again. I found it. The mirror turned green. Is yours green?
I'll use my car and be like, Mont's found it. Mirror turned green. I've also found it. Mirror turned green. Once you put it on the pedestal. So let's get that passed around and hopefully maybe when everyone gets their mirrors to turn green, then something will happen and we'll get through.
Yeah, Oliver passes on his message that he also found it turned green.
I pass my message on to Luna, and I add in, I am so sorry.
Simmon, you get, everyone's turned green so far. I can't fucking find these things.
I look harder. 19?
You're able to find the cow. It's
I
like,
rushed.
it's like kind of beat up and
That's adorable.
Yeah, it's got like the,
over.
stuffed animal, like saggy, like body because you keep holding it around like the neck.
Yeah, beautiful, adorable. I rush over. I slap it on the podium. I smack the button. I found it. Mirror turns green when you put the object on the podium. So far, everyone's doing great except Luna, because Luna has to find earrings.
Yeah, as you say that, the mirror in front of you kind of shimmers, and then it opens as a doorway.
Oh, Luna found it! Does that happen
19.
for all of us?
Yeah, it happens to everybody.
Okay, cool. I go through the door.
Yeah, we go through the door.
Yeah. Give me 2 seconds.
World's most stupid puzzle.
The world's most stupid puzzle, but you had fun.
I had fun, and that's what matters.
I need everyone to know, everyone as in you three, to know that I spent all of yesterday trying to come up with a puzzle, and this is the best I can do.
It's good.
It's really good.
Really like it.
This was fun. I like this.
I was
Let's do it
not
again.
hanging out with Mac all day because Mac had prep to do, and so Mac comes upstairs while I'm watching anime, and he looks at me and goes, "I love waiting until the day before we record to come up with puzzles."
Mac, genuinely, that was extremely fun and creative and something I have
So
never
good.
seen a DM do before.
Literally.
So like
yes.
that
So
was
good.
it's really good. I really enjoyed that. That was
Max, that was
extremely
such a good
fun.
puzzle.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.